look at the Raptors pedalling away on either side. Wow, look at this one.
In honour of the iconic Jurassic Park, here's our favourite soapboxes that were inspired by the epic blockbuster.
First up, a wild run from Team Jurassic Jeep in Switzerland.
This small Jeep from Jurassic Park is off and on its way here in Switzerland, with a very bizarre fella running behind them and big air there over the kicker. That soapbox literally took off and again. Oh, look at that! The wheel has gone. Watch this. Bounce and then, oh, took off. There was no way a soapbox was going to manage to land that heavily and stay in one piece.
Now, whilst I can't recall anyone eating beans on toast in a Jurassic Park movie, Team Jurassic Farts were keen to blend their love of the franchise with their favourite dish.
Other teams kept a safe distance, and it's not because of the T-Rex.
Bizarrely, the pilot, Steve Pilotosaurus, is underneath the beans on toast. Not sure what he can see. Anyway, off we go. There he is, look! We can see you, Steve! Down goes this very, very large slice of beans on toast through the disco tunnel. I always think you've got to be very brave to pilot one of these soapboxes down laying on your front. But that's exactly what Steve Pilotosaurus is doing. Over the bone shaker, all the beans still on the bread. As we head down towards the berm. Oh, he's lost it there! Never got to the berm. Too much speed, lost the back end into the straw bales. That was it, look, it's heavy at the back with those big wheels, and they couldn't get it round again. So down he goes around the berm. Now the berm itself will help it pick up a little bit more speed. Heading now towards Crash Corner. Nice and quick through Crash Corner. They've certainly got the speed back again. Through Crash Corner. Oh, he's just caught the corner there. I thought he was going to go again. Over the ramp, over the finish line, and then saved by the bales.
We're in London next for one of the most mind-blowing soapboxes we've ever seen.
This is the astonishing IBRIS project.
Look at that. That is a mighty impressive soapbox. And look at the Raptors pedalling away on either side. Wow, look at this one. Let's hope he has a good run here. He's going to get wet through the liner. The performance score was 40. This is a strong team. Now, what's the time like? It's not going to be as quick as some of them because he's trying to get a motorcycle down the circuit, but he's doing really well. He's cleared the first two obstacles, the Lido and the Lolly Drop. He's got the Grand Slammer coming up, which will be a real test of him. Can he hang on? One of the Raptors on the left looks absolutely shattered. The left to see looks at it. There we go. There we go. Oh, he just managed to keep it there. 22 miles an hour. We've got the Sizzler to come. He's just hanging on, and he's over the Sizzler. And the Raptors are still pedaling, and he's still hanging on. And IBRIS project is down to the finish line impressively, and can he stop it? Oh, can he stop it? No! Couldn't stop it. Couldn't stop it, could he? Straight over the handlebars at the end, and nothing that the two Raptors could do to help him there. Looked the part, acted the part, got to the finish line. Really good.
A spectacular end to an incredible soapbox.
Over to Rome now, and our next team get 10 out of 10 for engineering. On the other hand, their costumes could have done with a bit more air.
Not very often you get a dinosaur or two to push you off, but down they go. Looks painful, the fella on the left. Yeah, pull me head back. Here we go anyway, down towards the berm. It's not what it's supposed to look like, is it? Here we go then, towards the berm. It's not very quick at all. Need to find some speed from somewhere. There's not a great deal through there. They're going to struggle actually to get from one side of the kicker to the other at this speed, let alone reach the bottom of the course. Here's the kicker, up and over. And this is where the course really flattens out. So if you're lacking momentum now, it's really difficult to find any for the bottom part. Proving beyond doubt that dinosaurs weren't as quick as we thought they were. Cheer them on, guys. Here we go towards the bottom, down towards the finish. Over we go in 1 minute, 0.04, and that's without a crash. That shows just how slow they were from top to bottom. T-Rex ball by BOTTACCIO 77. In general, it looks like a well-designed soapbox, although that wide axle at the front would cause me some level of concern. Lots of pieces to it. How many pieces are left on it by the time they get to the bottom, if they get there, remains to be seen. They're holding the tail over the kicker. So far, so good. Concentration etched on Matty has faced the driver. Oh no! Just caught the bail and over. It was just enough to flip it over. It's the merest of touches, only just caught the corner.
Got a favourite Jurassic Park soapbox? Let us know in the comments.
Let's go to Ohio, USA now, as we join Team T-Rex on a wild ride through Cincinnati.
It's really twisty and tight and fast at the top, so it's a real test of just how you can handle the soapbox at the top part of the circuit, and then it needs the strength and it needs to get over the big kicker when you get down towards the bottom. And of course that twisty section is even more difficult today because of the amount of water that's fallen here in Cincinnati in the previous few days and today, as you can see, with the rain still falling down, and they're being really careful through the top part to make sure they get through in one piece.
Speaking of that, they're coming through right now.
Here we go over that little step there that just forced it to wobble. The front just starting to lift up a little bit on T-Rex. Jurassic Park themed soapbox team moving down towards the big kicker at the end, which is a big test for all of the teams today. Let's see how they do. Oh, just keep hold of it. Just managed to keep a hold of it. There, it's gone now. It was the straight through the bales. I don't think he could stop it. He was surprised himself. Watch his face at the end if you see it again. Look at that. That's where they lost it. He almost lost the fella out the back. Never mind about anything else. Dakar, the team, they built a Jurassic World Jeep-inspired soapbox. It's all about gaining speed and keeping speed and making sure somehow that through these two very difficult obstacles at the top, the water and then the whale tail, you can keep the soapbox in a straight line. That's good through there, very, very good through there. Whale tail in sight. Big bounce, but a really good landing that took the momentum off, took the sting off the landing, the back wheel just about hanging on. They won't need the spare today, that's for sure. Kicker still to come, and then it's a fight to the finish. Got to keep the speed up. Oh, they've lost the wheel, they've lost the wheel. Can they do it? There it is. The wheel rolling one way, the soapbox is still upright, look at it, fantastic. They've hardly lost any speed, and they've managed to get to the finish.
If you've enjoyed this video, then make sure you subscribe to the Legends of Soapbox Racing channel. It really helps us out, and it means you won't miss any soapbox goodness.
Thanks for watching our Jurassic Park tribute. We'll leave you with this one from Team DIPPY in London.
There is the Diplodocus. Whether it's in one piece, I doubt very much, but it's certainly been designed fantastically. It's one of the better looking soapboxes we've seen today. If it can survive the test, then well done to the person who designed it, but there's a lot to do between now and safety at the bottom. Over the piston, using the brakes as well to make sure it doesn't veer off course. These big soapboxes, these tall soapboxes, sometimes lose their way on the way down, hence why the driver has to be pretty careful on the brakes. Now the steel works with that drop on the other side, and there's the drop on the other side. The poor old dinosaur's head now scraping on the tarmac. And his nose is going to get a right old rattle over the bone rattler in a minute as well. Here's the bone rattler. Oh, the head's gone. Well, it's not quite gone, has it? It's just stopping the momentum now of Dippy that might well ground to an unspectacular halt at this point. It was always doomed for failure, this one. Fantastic to look at, just not quite practical enough for a day like this here at Ali Pali.